This is our paranormal podcast because this is our paranormal community, and we want to support you here on RU Media Network. We are proud to be sponsored by the Haunted Hinsdale House in Hinsdale, New York. Here are your hosts, Brian Mersall and Sean Gilmore.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to our Paranormal podcast. I'm Sean Gilmore, your co-host. How's it going, brother? Brian Mersall.
Fantastic. How are you, Sean?
I'm insane, dude. I've completely and utterly lost my ever-loving mind. It's just been crazy, man. I've been so crazy busy. It's insane.
Absolutely.
But it's good. It's a good crazy, right? It's a good busy. It's all good stuff.
Yeah.
So it could be a bad crazy. That would be bad. So
These are facts.
I am grateful for that. So therefore I am blessed. And so how about you, brother? How are you doing?
Good. I'm just going crazy and excited about our guests.
Yeah,
and this event coming up.
Yeah, dude. This is going to be an awesome event, and tonight's going to be a lot of fun too. I have a feeling that some people are going to be kind of popping in and out as the evening goes, and we may even have a surprise guest come on. I don't know, but it's going to be fun either way. So
I agree.
And tonight is all about the event that we've been talking about, the ghost hunt for Bryan, and it's at Middle Point School on Saturday, August 7th. And it's a public ghost hunt, but it's going to be better than any public ghost hunt you want on for three reasons. One, our paranormal is going to be there. Well, I will be representing our paranormal. Two, D Nice will be there representing representing her crew, Madison Seminary, and man, you guys have a podcast.
Yeah.
It's
Cryptic Paranormal Show.
The Cryptic Paranormal, yeah. Nobody knows that one.
You knew that.
Nobody knows the name of your show. You guys have two followers just like us. So.
Yes. We say we have a dozen.
Oh, you have a dozen. You have more than us. Good for you.
I see in the comments that it's pretty much all the same people too.
Yes, we do have a lot of the same. Eddie Pence, he's going to be there.
I know. I'm excited.
See, I told you people are going to be popping in and out all day.
Yeah.
Austin Maynard, he's going to be there. So that's another reason why this is going to be an awesome show, our event. But we're going to be doing this public ghost hunt in kind of a different manner. In the way that we are offering solos. Most public ghost hunts do solos. At least I haven't been to one that does that. But we were trying to brainstorm of ways to raise more money for the Felicia family. So for $10, you get to do a solo. Austin, I think we agreed on a spot in the basement, right?
I believe so, yeah, because there's a vault in the basement that is kind of creepy.
Yeah. Austin might have broke up there a little bit, but what he said was, listen, when you're getting yourself involved in a solo run, you ain't going on the first floor. Baby, you ain't going on you going to the basement. You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
It ain't a solo run if you ain't going in the basement.
That's right.
I don't know if you heard that through the static.
It's one of the hot spots there. And then for an additional $10, Austin is donating time on his the ghost helmet. Not to be confused with the God helmet.
All right. Listen, ghost helmet. Look at Austin's screen right now.
Yep.
That's what's going to be happening on your solo run with that helmet on. That's why you need to go in the basement with the helmet. It's totally worth it for a good cause.
So
Definitely.
What is this helmet? I need to know more.
Oh,
I think hopefully Austin will be back. He's having some connection issues. So it's kind of like, have you ever heard of the God helmet?
No.
Okay. So this
Sorry.
is so I'm not going to confuse you with that then.
Okay.
So the ghost helmet is a helmet that you put on that kind of it uses magnet. Austin could probably explain this a lot better than I. But it uses magnets in it, right?
Yeah, it produces a magnetic field from the coils that are mounted on each side. It's supposed to affect the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere of your brain. So basically, it's supposed to help put you in kind of a meditative state that I think it kind of opens your frequency range up. I think it allows you to pick up on more, hear more, see more. That's just my opinion. But people have all kinds of different experiences with it.
So it's a device that helps you connect with spirit through your own mind and body, much like a psychic medium would.
Oh my gosh.
Right? I'm not doing it, guys. I'm not doing it. I'm
mean-
already an empath. I'm already sensitive. But if Brian was there, I would pay the $20 for him to do
Can I pay $20 not to do it?
it. Yes.
Okay.
Shawn, I will Venmo you $20 if you do it, and then someone gets a video of it.
What? You want me to do it?
Oh, you have to get a video.
It's for a good cause.
Yeah. No. I'm just saying because I appreciate. Listen, I've already made the donation, for the food and helping out in that regard. I will donate an additional $20 if someone can put me through a nice little video of Shawn with his ghost helmet on. That is what I want.
I'd do it for $40 donation, and it's done.
All right.
You look like Optimus Prime, man. It's like an Optimus Prime.
Look at this. Look at this. The number 40 is coming up.
How
Peggy's offering 40 for Denise to do it. Oh.
Hey, Shawn, how long are you gonna do it?
The sessions are 15 minutes, right, Austin?
Yeah. Well, we were doing like 10, but we can do 15.
No, you're right. You're right. I have to look at what I posted on the Facebook page.
All right, so you're gonna do.
I'm sorry, my
minutes.
brain is scrambled. It's like you remember those commercials from the 80s and 90s? This is your brain on drugs. Well, this is your brain on having 3 kids.
Brother, you're gonna do the ghost helmet for $15 or for 15 minutes if I Venmo you $40 to donate.
Yeah. All right, I'm doing this. I'm doing this for the Felicias. I hope they're watching.
Hey, everyone.
Because Austin asked me, like, when I saw him at another one of his locations,
Westwood.
Yeah, it's Westwood. He asked me to do it. I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. But I'm doing it for the Felicias.
Hey, real quick, I'm Venmoing Shawn because he said it was a good cause and I want to support the community. Did anyone notice how much hesitation was there? No. So make sure.
I've done for more. I'll do it for 100.
Make sure you
100?
donate. Make sure you go get the tickets, mate. All right.
100.
Make sure you go get. I already did 100, man. I'm doing actually 40, bro. Yeah. So if anyone is at all hesitant, do yourself a favor. It's positive karma. You're doing such a wonderful thing for a wonderful family and a community, and I mean, it's going to be a unforgettable night, especially with Shawn there with the God helmet. I mean, the video that I'm going to get is going to be absolutely wonderful, but just imagine being there in person.
So what if they were to do it live? Does that suffice or no? Because then everyone can watch it.
Yeah.
It's up to you, Brian.
Oh, I don't care. You
all right. We'll do it live on our page. I'll have someone film with my phone or something. I'll do you one better. If someone else donates another $10 to make it even $50 for the Felicias, I'll do it blindfolded.
Oh. But then But then that makes it so you can't see things.
I'll see it in my mind's eye. I already see stuff in my mind's eye. So
How about
Some psychics say that it silences the noise, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Like for about a week.
I'll leave it out there until the day of the, because then we can film with the camera and have a light on if I'm blindfolded. Whatever works. I'm just throwing it out there. So, all right. Well, that's that. I guess I'm doing the ghost helmet.
All right.
I'll do it next. I'll do it before you. How about that?
Michelle. Oh no. Hi, Michelle. Yes, we can see you. Peggy says she'll cover the $10.
Did you get rid of your Venmo?
I did not get rid of my Venmo.
All right, I'm just crazy then.
Yes, you are. Where is my? Yeah, it's right here. Yep, I'm still here. Yep. At Sean-Gilmore-9. Anyways, send me money.
Oh, jeez.
Helmet. There you go, mate. All right, it's a done deal. Everyone needs to go to this ghost hunt. Not only is it a wonderful thing, it's going to be crazy. There's going to be solo runs. There's going to be jam-packed, lots of action, but you're going to get Sean's in-person reaction to the ghost helmet. Something he said, I would never do.
It is something. I'm doing it for the Felicias.
But for the power of love.
There's something else that we need to bring up here, though. Peggy has offered $40 for Denise to do it.
I thought we were going to just skip over that part.
I will not be the only one. I am not a Highlander.
So Eddie said you beat me to it, to Peggy, when she said that. Does that mean Eddie's going to donate $40 too?
So if they each donate $40?
$80, I might do it just for the Felicias.
Oh. I also say Mike. We need a full commitment.
What amount would be for full commitment?
I don't know. I mean,
this is a verbal contract here.
All right, $100. I'll do it.
$100 and you'll do it. All right, guys, you heard it. If we can get $100 donation for the Felicias, Denise will do it. We'll do the ghost helmet.
Oh, I hate you guys.
Well, the people gotta bring up
this charitable heart of mine.
It's really not as bad as you're thinking. I know it's scary to think about. It's really not that bad. It's not really bad at all. It's actually interesting. It's different.
I know. I'm very intrigued, but I think it's just the fact of, first of all, I've heard your stories about Middle Point, so I'm not sure those are things that I want to see.
I just heard some EVPs from Middle Point over the weekend.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm excited. Yes. So, Austin, what can we expect at Middle Point? Like, what can we expect from just being there on location?
Depends on who you ask, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. A lot of activity, I would hope. Really cool building, really cool atmosphere. Like I feel like as you walk through the halls, like you almost get a sense of how it was back in the day. You almost feel like you're in class.
Nice.
But there's a lot of mystery there that seems to be dark, like not evil, but just like dark, aggressive. And apparently there seems to be a little girl trapped there too. That I don't know who she is, but there's definitely a lot of entities that are getting stronger, it seems, the more that we go there.
Really? So the more we try to communicate, the more. Oh, okay, cool. That's very cool. You know what else will be there? This guy, guys. You guys get to. This is a long gone doll made by Terry Long herself. I have a long gone doll. If you go to a lot of haunted locations, you'll find a long gone doll. Mm-hmm. You can have one in your own home. And we're going to do a silent auction for this bad guy. So I'm going to have a sheet of paper in front of this guy with numbers on it, and whoever bids the highest on this is, by the end of the night, will have to pay that cash at night or Venmo me, and you get to go home with this guy. So, and you know what's really cool about this dog?
He has suspenders.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
The suspenders, and Angela Felicia made a poem about him. All right. His name is Roddy Scotty. So Roddy Scotty, a long gone doll like no other. Hold on. There he is. All right. Wound up dead when he got shot in the head. When he scared the life out of his mother, she silently wept over the lock of hair she kept, hoping one day they'd soon be reunited. So he can sit on your shelf or anywhere else. Just don't be surprised if one day you find he's double jointed. Double jointed. He's gonna be crawling like this. Isn't that what he did in that movie? Or what was that movie?
Oh.
In The Grudge or Ju-On?
Yeah, that was The Grudge, I think.
Well, Ju-On is the original story, but yeah. Ju-On's the Japanese version. Scarier, actually, apparently. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, me too. I don't watch horror movies, but I did hear that.
That video clip needs to be the part of, like, if you're gonna make a hype video for this event, it needs to just be that clip over and over again, like a little like dubstep remix. We can make this happen, actually.
Brian, make it happen.
Lord.
We can make this happen.
Apparently, he'll fit right in because I remember Austin saying that there are things that crawl on the wall and the ceiling at Middle Point.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tim Shaw saw him.
Nice. Okay.
And you guys want me to put on a helmet that makes me see them better?
Yes.
So they stay up in the dark room, though. They stay upstairs.
Okay.
You'll be downstairs.
Okay.
I'm going to hold up.
We'll stop.
Okay.
For 105, you got to do it upstairs.
I don't think that's how that works.
Guys, who's going to make it so Denise has to do this? Come on, it could be multiple people. Y'all can go into it together.
It's okay. You guys are fine.
I don't know. Who wants to see Denise do the ghost helmet? I do too.
Yes.
I don't know. Well, we don't know. How long do we have to raise this $100? Because
I mean, honestly, up until the day of, that's fine.
Okay.
As long as there's $100 there the day of, that's fine.
Okay.
Somebody come through with a crisp bill.
Okay.
Right.
We'll see. Maybe I'll.
Maybe 5 people got 20 on it. That's fine.
Yeah. Or they got 5 on it. Got 5 on it.
Get 20 people with 5 on it. If everybody that bought a ticket puts 5 on it.
Nice.
There you go.
Whew.
Yeah, what I like about this public ghost hunt that it's less public and more like family. I mean, you're gonna have a lot of people that know each other that are like actual quality. You know how like sometimes you go to public events and you're like, you don't know what you're gonna get. You know what I mean? This is for a good cause. Yeah.
Every time Shawn or somebody says like so and so bought a ticket, I'm like, oh my god, I love them. Like we have so many good people going. I'm so excited.
Yeah. I just announced to the group that we have another person joining us for a volunteer, which I haven't posted yet. But she is a long friend of mine. She came from Ectovision Paranormal with me. Amber Wellman, everybody. Woo!
I'm excited.
Yay, Amber.
I love Amber.
So,
Scotty's excited, Amber.
I think Scotty should join her in the basement when she does the helmet.
Ooh.
Oh gosh.
Will Scotty give you a little more company?
Yeah, that'd be very comforting to snuggle with Roddy Scotty.
Ooh, Roddy. That is actually a technique that Bryan uses. He likes to bring his haunted doll collection with him as he investigates. And that's how Barb got haunted herself.
Yeah, I'm just cognizant of, the spirits there, and maybe they want to interact with dolls, or that might comfort them. And I'm just a caring person.
Yeah, like maybe you should try teddy bears if you're trying to comfort people.
Yeah, and I mean, no one wants to. It's like you gotta wake up in the morning and you gotta psych yourself up to have a great day sometimes. No one wants to go into a solo run feeling like death's right around the corner. So
you bring dolls.
Try and true. Yeah, I mean, or there's dolls there. You pick them up, you name them, and you carry on. So
seriously dark stuff, man. Shoot.
Yeah. You never know. You never know what's gonna happen.
I gotta motivate myself to get out of bed in the morning.
Yeah, well, like if people got stressful jobs, whatever you got to do,
Right.
It just got really dark really quickly. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's dark. I think having a positive attitude and self-talk is fantastic.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Happy people could do the same thing, maybe like introverts that, go on a podcast and, you need to have the confidence to talk and share yourself. Yeah, you just got to pump yourself up. Nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
Sometimes you got to investigate with dolls. It's a great metaphor for life, everyone. I hope there's a quote out there somewhere about that.
It should be on a t-shirt.
It's a good t-shirt idea. I agree.
Yeah.
Some people have depression. Some people have dolls. Some people have cats.
Some people have long gone dolls.
Some people have long gone.
Yeah, message of the day. Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
So now what time is it? Okay. I don't know. I thought that so we had more people, but we had IT issues, right? That were coming on. And I thought that Dan was coming. Dan must have gotten busy. I know he's a busy guy.
He's extremely busy.
He is very busy. And I'm trying to multitask here, and we've already all experienced how poorly I am at multitasking.
No, you're fantastic at it.
So bad. It's so bad.
I think I said like the things at 4 different times to him, and he didn't even like hear me as I was talking. Right?
No,
so everybody else heard me.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I serve a purpose sometimes, Well, how about this? Well, while Shawn's doing that, let's pretend for a second that everyone here is living under a rock. How would you two describe yourselves and the impact you've had on the paranormal field so far? What are your passions? What are you involved in? Kind of talk about yourself a little bit. And D Nice, you can go first.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say, and you're going to make me go first. Look, Austin's like, good. I don't have to go first. I don't know about an impact that I've had on the paranormal.
Be quiet. I know Madison Seminary. Boom.
Right, but I have an impact on a building, that's for sure. But I don't know about the paranormal community as a whole. Like, I do a lot for the seminary because I freaking love it. So it's not like work; it's fun. But I'm just now starting to branch out into the rest of the paranormal world.
Yeah. Okay, and tell us some fun passion projects you're working on.
We have the show, the Cryptic Paranormal Show, tomorrow night on the RU Media Network, which I absolutely love. You guys understand. It's an outlet. It's a fun way to, communicate with everybody every week. We have awesome guests, which are also in your comment section. So, we actually just got invited to work for the next Potograph for Pooches event in March in Michigan, which I'm so excited about.
Yeah.
They raised $13,000 at their last event, and we get to be part of it this year and do interviews and do live shows during the event. So I'm super excited about that. I just got done with school, and my kids are on vacation, and I will be joining them on Friday. So that's about it. That's everything I got going on.
That's a lot, though. I mean,
yeah.
And then there's also isn't your show also going to be at another event that's coming up here in like 2 weeks?
Yes, obviously. That's why I'm here tonight. We will be at, I'm pretty sure Heisenberg will be there. Goose will not be there. But
I was talking about RCI.
Oh, FCI.
FCI Con. I do that every time. I suck at life. I don't know why I do that every time, but I do. You know why? It's because it's fate meant for other things to happen with that other building. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Well,
so it gets confused in my noodle.
Right. Yeah, we do have FCI Con next weekend.
Look. 1 minute.
It's all the way up. Sorry. I obviously can't hear anything, so I'm not going to be very much help. But I just wanted to say that I'm very honored to be part of the fundraiser thing, and I can't wait to be there and to see everybody.
Yay!
Thanks for jumping on, brother.
But yeah, so I would be useless. I mean, it'd be just like our show. I'd just be sitting here looking at Denise and waiting for everybody else to talk. But it's worse. So. So I will catch you guys later, but I can't wait for the event on August 7th.
Awesome.
Thanks, brother. Thanks for jumping on.
All right. See you guys later.
Bye.
Appreciate you.
Bye.
I mean, that's part of doing a live show, right? Sometimes you have these IT issues, and it's just you just roll with it. So it is what it is. John Ward, what's up, brother? John Ward, listen, there is an offer on the table right now. We have to raise $100 for Denise to use the ghost helmet.
Only 60 more. Only 60 more, actually.
Yeah, we need 60 more. Yep,
Austin.
That's right. That's right.
What did I ever do to you?
Hey, I'm not letting you get away from that.
So we're coming. We're coming. We're looking for donations for D-Nice to go down to the not so nice basement and use the ghost helmet.
Ooh, Shawn. Oh my goodness. That was good. I like that.
Sorry. Guys, I'm going to keep on holding this long gone doll up here, Roddy Scotty, because you guys are going to get to do a silent auction to hopefully adopt him and take him home.
We do have another raffle. We have a couple other raffles.
We do, and we're going to get into it. You know what? You brought it up. Let's talk about it.
Let's do it.
All right. So, and too bad. I know Brian Baum from Bearded Paranormal, he got caught up with work. He's donating a basket. I'm still not sure what it is, but he said he's donating. And then we have some really cool stuff coming from the Mad Crew.
Yes. We are donating, 4 tickets to flashlight tours at Fairfield County Infirmary. And then 2 public hunt tickets for Madison Seminary. Because Fairfield doesn't do public hunts yet. But you got 4 flashlight tours for that. So, and then the Cryptic Paranormal Show, we are donating a podcasting basket. It's got, the lighting, the microphone, all kinds of stuff for doing a podcast. And some paranormal show merch too.
I did not know that. I thought that you guys are donating that for the con at Fairfield.
No.
Oh, that's okay. I misread that. Why don't I need to put that on my event?
Oh. I'll have to put it all together because I don't have it all together yet. But as soon as I put it all together, then I'll take some pictures for you to post. But
that's awesome. Brian and I donated a podcast thing last year for MadCon.
Yeah, they're great. I mean, even if you don't have a podcast, there's tons of stuff in there that you can use.
Oh, you can still use it for whatever. And even if you're into like gaming or even just FaceTiming people, because a little bit better sound quality. But I mean, even if you're like play, I don't know, Fortnite, right? People would play online, or Grand Theft Auto, even you play online, right? So whatever you play with your friends online, that will all help you. And then you can even cast live your gaming and share your experiences. Actually, I have this really cool game that I've been playing on my PC that I've been thinking about maybe doing like a little mini series, but I don't know. Maybe I've also been thinking about having Brian use it for his scary games. But it's called Medium, and it's really cool. You're a psychic medium, and you go in between realms as living in the spirit world, and you're in this old abandoned like resort, and it's like somewhere. It must be like Germany, because they reference the Holocaust a couple times, so they must be in Germany or somewhere in there. Anyways, it's really creepy, and there's like a shadow demon figure that chases you around at times. It's cool.
Yeah, I think you need to do that series on the Our Paranormal podcast, and I'll do the same, and then we'll make a montage of both of us jumping at certain spots and getting scared.
Okay.
All right.
And see, the thing is that you do that, and then real quick, and then I mean, you have your own little YouTube channel already and ready to go. So that's those little startup kits are awesome.
Yeah.
And let's see here. I was in the middle of pulling up everything I have, but of course I got distracted because that wouldn't be me if I didn't.
We still need Austin to talk about himself too.
Oh yes. Oh, Linda. Oh, we do. See, my ADD. Linda Dix. She is doing she's donating a crossing over reading. This has a $70 value, and basically she will do a reading where she connects with a loved one.
Wow.
So that's really special. You'll get to see Linda and her best, and she really is awesome. So that's another cool donation. And let's see, we got the doll. I think that's like pretty much most of it. I know a couple other people have sent me messages about it, but I haven't received them yet. So until I completely confirm them, I'm not going to.
And a lot of times people wait until, like if it's somebody who's coming to the event, they might wait until the day of to bring it. So
yeah. Who knows? And then we're going to donate food. And that's another thing that I want to talk about. Because I was originally talking about pizza, but maybe we can do something different. I don't know. Because, I mean, pizza, it stirs things up, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But here, real quick, before we go off into that tangent, Austin, tell us about you. Tell us about what you do and what was it that you said, Brian?
Pretend someone has been living under a rock and somehow doesn't know who Austin Maynard is. Tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got into paranormal, what kind of passion projects you're working on.
Well, man, I'm on the spot a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. No, I've been investigating for 8 years going on. But I really started with the Higginsport School down in Higginsport, Ohio, and which kind of led me into preservation work, a lot of preservation work, really. I have built up 7 now locations. I know I only have 6 announced, but we're going to have a 7th one coming here soon. And we do a lot of, I try to do a lot to bring a lot of attention to these places. We have events, we do the tours and everything like that. I organize a lot of that stuff. And I also do a lot with ITC, instrumental trans communication. I'm honestly like, that's really a lot of my focus anymore. Obviously the locations I've got, we got all that under control now. So I've been like putting a lot of focus into ghost boxes, like building my own and stuff. And I don't know what kind of an impact I've had yet. I don't think I've been in the field long enough to really even make one.
Well, I don't know. I now have a mini MIB. That's so. This is your product that you sell through Paranormal Inc., right?
Well, it's actually a product built by KD Stafford, Supernatural Inc. And
Supernatural. Oh my God!
It's exclusively sold through us at UGPN. Yeah, it's one of those things like me and KD decided we were going to do a partnership, like an exclusive product for UGPN. I mean, I already sell all of his other stuff, so it's like, might as well add one that is exclusive to us or something, I thought it was cool.
Dude, this thing is awesome. So it's a spirit box. You have you have AM, FM, and then 7 shortwave bands, and you control the speed in which it sweeps. So this is awesome. We actually got some really cool stuff when I was at the
Westwood.
I was about to pull up the list again so I can remind myself again. Because that I don't know, this thing is really cool. And I'm actually going to take this to Gettysburg on Friday, and I'm going to use it until someone yells at me to not use it. Because I know that I don't know. I've heard stories about them not liking people doing paranormal stuff there, but I don't know how true any of that is. But I don't know. And then, of course, I'll bring this to the public ghost hunt for us to experiment with. And you also had us do another experiment with a laser.
Oh, yeah. The laser audio transmitter.
Yes.
I'm still trying to play around with that one a little bit, but it's another thing that KD built, obviously. He builds a lot of the stuff I have, actually. But I'm trying to figure out a way to improve the sound quality, like the audio quality coming through. Because basically what this does is you can connect whatever you want to this laser, and it will basically shoot it across you got to have it in a super dark room to a light panel on the other side. And you just aim it at the light panel, and that's connected to the guitar amp, and you can play whatever you plugged into the laser through it, and it's literally transmitting the sound through the light frequencies.
We're talking real-time EVP session. So you're hearing the responses live, right? Or you hear the spirit box more clearly. And what's really cool also, Austin, you said that spirit can even manipulate the sound that goes through the laser. So that's even more opportunity for spirit to interact with the sound.
I mean, you're giving them whatever sound frequencies that you're putting in through the laser. And then you're basically mixing the light frequency, the very long wavelength light frequency, with whatever audio frequencies. You're like mixing those together, and then whatever comes out the PA, the guitar amp, is those frequencies mixed, so they can, in theory, speak through that. It's just another additional avenue basically that they can use. But when you talk about adding all those frequencies together, it's like you're just giving them a smorgasbord, right, of material to work with, I guess.
Right.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Cool. Are you going to have that there at Middle Point?
I can bring it.
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
We have somebody special here, I guess.
We do. Special guest, guys.
Hi,
I don't
everybody.
know who that fellow is with the mask on, though.
Don't blame me. That wasn't my idea.
Well, cancer can't kill my sense of humor.
Oh, well.
Yep, and don't mind me. I'm trying to fix this, you guys, because we are like technically on my cell phone in the living room. So, you know, it might look a little funny, but it's so good to see you guys. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Guys, thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, no problem. I wanted to actually come on earlier because I wanted to get on the convo. But
oh, you can come in. You guys are always welcome.
Aw, thank you.
Thank
guys, Angela and Brian Felicia, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
That's what this is all about. It's all about them. The family of the hour, the man of the hour. They're very grateful to have you on. And we're honored.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, I know. We're really, I don't even know what to say. Like, thank you everyone for everything that you're doing for our family. I told myself I wasn't going to cry, so I'm not going to, but it's just been an amazing experience all the way around. Just seeing how people that don't even know you can care about you and give so much of themselves. I just can't even say enough how grateful I know that I am personally for you guys. And everybody that's contributing and doing everything that they're doing. Thank you.
Can you tell she's an empath?
Oh gosh, I just, it's so overwhelming, you know, and just you kind of sit in the background and you just watch what's going on, and I just find it absolutely amazing. And I couldn't be more honored to be, you know, part of such an amazing group of people. So thank you guys.
You know, it's a complete honor, and really the main important thing is making it so that Brian can focus on his health and his family, and we can help ease a little bit, at least financially, for you guys. So
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. This has definitely been uphill, but you know, I'm about to start treatment again here shortly. But we've been on a break for the last 2 months, so it feels good to like heal before I have to do this all over again.
Right.
But you know, so but we're getting through it. I'll be able to, you know, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I got this one to put me in shape when I'm being, you know, not so nice.
Well, you know what, doctors and stuff, you guys, we know, you know, they can heal things miraculously, right? I mean, physically, they really can. But it's the friendships and the people that give and just the amazing people that show up around you sometimes that really just, you know, that heals your soul and your spirit. So it's been really good, you know, good for us in that way. Just everything that you guys are doing, because it's just, you know, you see you're not alone and people care, and it's been really nice. But anyways, what is the ghost helmet?
Oh, well,
yeah,
apparently.
Tinfoil, what's going on?
Ghost helmet is a modified, it's like a spinoff of the Koran helmet, or the God helmet, as it's more popularly known as. Basically, it's a Optimus. The one I have is Optimus Prime cosplay helmet. Basically, that's has 4 coils on each side that create a magnetic field on both the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere of your brain. And so this is supposed to help kind of open you up a little bit for people that don't have abilities. But people with abilities, I've heard that it can do a number of things. It could, I've heard people say that it silences the noise. I've heard people say that they've had experiences that like they've never even imagined before. But that's just like with psychic mediums, though. You know, I mean, I haven't honestly. Actually, I've had people that weren't psychic mediums tell me that before too. So I don't know. It affects everybody differently, but it's like it's from all across the spectrum how it affects them. You know,
it's pretty neat.
Well, I'll do it. I want to do it now.
I left her in where were we in death row at OSR for an hour by ourselves in the pitch black.
And I was like, give me a sleeping bag. I'm ready.
She's a trooper. I can leave her anywhere. So
I know. Leave me in Hawaii. How about that?
Yeah, we need a trip like Hawaii.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? I know, right? Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
But
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
just thank you so much for having us on. I know I was trying to kind of watch a little bit of the conversation that you guys were having. It sounds like there's quite a few amazing things going on with Linda and her crossover reading and everything, and Terry and her doll. I mean, and then I was kind of like really embarrassed and blushing over here because you were reading that poem out loud.
Oh, it's cute.
No, it's awesome.
I know, he's a cute doll. Well, not cute in that sense. I got bad taste. What can I say?
I don't know. Like I have my long gone doll. I love it. I think that it's awesome. I love it. Like, I don't know. I'm a grown man that loves my doll over here, and I don't know. I just I think it's cool, and I think that this one's bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the eyes on it too. It's kind of got like that glow, like those glowy eyes going on, which is kind of
connected by a cord.
Terry makes some masterpieces.
Yeah, those are cool.
Look at the size difference. Oh, he lost his hat.
Wow.
Still, look at the size difference.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
wow.
big size difference, eh?
Wow.
So this is
big Bubba.
This is the one that Terry Long donated for you guys, and hopefully, we raise some good money, and he'll find a good home.
Yeah, I find like just the friendships that we've made. We've been in the paranormal for all our lives, and it seems like after we met Jeff Fent, like it opened up a lot of.
Yeah, he's such an amazing person.
You know, like he's
really
came out. I've met him we've met him in Eloise a couple times. He just came out to my house. I mean, it's amazing.
And dropped off donations to us.
And it's just the outpour of love for us, and just from our paranormal friends, it's beyond anything we ever expected.
I know. So we have a lot of ghost hunting to do in the future and investigating to do. Obviously, we've got all these people we got to hang out with at some point, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
we just have to figure out where we're gonna meet at on the Met.
Right. I could show up at your house for Sunday bourbon and barbecue.
I know.
Let's do it. You guys are always welcome for some bourbon and barbecue.
I know. I'm like, do you see Shawn?
I'll just look for the smoke and just show up.
Well, I got Brian out there. He's just new to the barbecuing scene this year, but he's doing pretty good considering like when he can get out there and actually make some stuff. But he needs some help in the smoking department. You know what I mean? Like
I'm new to smoking meat.
Yeah. So he's always trying to get techniques from your barbecue and bourbon show there, Shawn.
you know, most of the stuff I learned. Well, I have one friend who's like a self-proclaimed like pit master, but YouTube, man, YouTube, and it's just they had the best stuff. And what type of grill do you guys use?
I have a 22-inch kettle grill.
Okay, there's ways to smoke with that. We can work with.
Oh
that.
no, you can. Yeah, they're really good to smoke with.
Yeah.
Yep.
When we get to it.
Right.
Nice.
What's the name, brand?
Coleman.
Yeah,
Coleman,
we got a Coleman.
Coleman kettle grill. But yeah. So I mean, we just enjoy getting out and doing stuff like that and hanging out with.
Yeah, we haven't been able to do anything paranormal in a minute since I was diagnosed, but I mean, we try to do what we can, but just like right now, it's so hard to even sit down. That's my biggest problem right now. Like for traveling's really hard because I can't sit in a car long, and then so we're just pretty much always home when I'm not working.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we just get by, I guess. My treatment takes 3 years. My maintenance is 3 years long. So
wow,
it's just going to be every 3 months, for 3 rounds. And
really,
it's chemo.
Yeah.
There's no good. I've never heard one person say anything that they had a good experience,
except for the end when you don't have cancer anymore.
Right,
and that's a good thing.
So that's what we're trying to. That's what
Right.
we're trying to do. Like the last time I went in, they told me that they didn't see anything. So,
so we're hoping.
I'm not in remission, but until the treatment's up. But I was like, well, can we just stop doing treatment because it's horrible? He's like, no, it doesn't work that way. So I'll just keep on doing what the doctors say, and I'll beat it. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
We got all these kids. I got to be around for them. I got to be around for my wife, and however uncomfortable it may be for me, it's my family that matters the most. So
definitely,
I'll just fight through it, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, thank you for having us on, you guys.
No problem.
I know our camera is like terrible on this phone.
Oh, it's perfect.
Okay.
Fine.
Well, on our end, you guys, like the box is like so small. You're like the size of like the tab up in the end of like on the corner of your phone. So I'm like, okay, can they?
This is why I let her talk, because usually you can't get 2 words in with her. So I was like, Shawn, you need to get with her on getting her own damn radio show, because there would be no dead air ever.
Hey, we can. Well, hey, I'm sure that our media can definitely find a space for you guys. That's for sure.
Right. But yeah, we just wanted to pop in and say hey, and tell you all how much we appreciate everything you guys are doing for us.
Yep, and we're tuning in.
I'm watching your guys' show. I see all your guys' posts and all the well wishes and love, and it means the world to me. And it, in essence, is helping cure me. So we appreciate it, and God bless.
Yay! Yes, thank you.
Yeah. You know what? God bless you guys. And it's really, I've known you guys for a long time now through Facebook and everything. And,
right.
And it's really, I'm a family man myself, just like you. And I know how hard and devastating it would be to my family. And I went through unexpected back surgery, and I had people come together just like giving me prayers and everything. And I knew how much that helped me. And there's any little bit that we can do, I know it goes a lot further than any of us could ever realize. And I can only hope that this helps you. And I hope that, man, you guys mute?
No.
Who, us?
Oh, no.
You were talking.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. No, I saw mouth movement, but no noise.
Oh, I was thinking him because I was out of the camera.
She was thanking me. I was like, oh, we don't need you in the camera no more. I wasn't even watching it. I was just watching you guys. Like, sorry, baby.
No, man. I'm just saying, long story short, man, I'm more than honored to do this for you guys. You guys, you're hardworking, and we all have times when we all need help, and this is a time where it's not even about helping, it's about you focusing on being healthy and being there for your family.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much, you guys. And we'll always look for opportunities, in the future to pay it all forward too, so when we see other people in need, especially people that have given to us, we try to reach out and give back, a little bit too. So, it's awesome. And we really appreciate you guys. And thank you for having us on today and letting us, express our gratitude and, just, be a part of things for a few minutes.
You guys did donate for my daughter to go to this DC thing she's at right now.
Of course.
I know, how amazing, by the way.
Thank you for you guys.
Oh, you're welcome.
You guys are going through everything you are, and here you are making it so my daughter can go to DC and get an education.
Aww.
That's
you got it, buddy.
That just shows how wonderful people are.
We try to do what we can too, and it might not always be a lot, and we understand that of other people too. Hey, even if you couldn't give monetarily or whatever, just the time and the prayers and stuff, that goes a long way too. It all has value. We all know that. So, but I know we want to let you guys get back to what you guys were talking about and stuff, and we're enjoying listening to you guys. Talk about what you do, but thank you for having us on, you guys. We're gonna get off and go say good night to the kids and everything.
All right. Well, hey, if you guys, anytime you guys want to come on, you're more than welcome. So
Well, yeah. Now that I've gotten a taste for it, I may have to come on more often. Because I've just been talking nonstop, and I think I could just keep on going.
Oh, I smell another co-host.
Bye, Brian.
Yeah, I was talking about me.
I'm peacing out.
I have to deal with three co-hosts.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Well, you have a good night. Thank you again.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you for jumping on. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
All right. We can end the show now.
Right.
Wow. That's so cool.
No, I'm so glad that we get to do this. You know what? That's one of the things I hate the most is just when somebody is sick, the last thing they should have to worry about is money. I hate that so much. And especially when you have a family to worry about, when your body is stressed, you cannot heal the way that you're supposed to heal. And if you're stressing about money, that's such a terrible thing. It's such a terrible deterrent. It makes it so you can't get better. And I hate that so much. So I'm glad that we're able to do this, and hopefully it, gives them a little bit of relief.
I agree. When I had my back surgery back, man, I don't even know how long ago it was now. I did create a GoFundMe for myself, but I deleted it. We were hurting so badly for money, and we were behind on everything. I mean, I missed 2 months of work, and it just sucked. And that's just back surgery. That's something that, I semi-healed from. I only say that because, the lasting effects, but it's not like it wasn't as long of a process of what they're going through.
Right.
And he's working through this. He works a physical job, hard labor, and he's working through it in hot summer days outside, and he's doing it for his family. And so that's why we're doing this for them, because he needs to be able to be there for his family.
He's a warrior, man. That's a warrior.
Right? Oh my gosh.
Right. I mean, how great would it be if we could raise enough money so we could this whole next cycle of chemo, he could just take off of work. Man, that would be so awesome.
Yeah.
Man, if I won the Vax a Million, I would definitely make it so he didn't have to work. But I don't have good luck, so I won't win that. Brian, let me borrow some of your good luck so I can win that Vax a Million.
Yeah, I mean, I would have wanted to.
So since we're talking about creepy dolls, can we talk about Austin's lady that he's got there?
Yeah, I was actually going to ask him about that, because he had this doll that kind of creep out and then disappeared.
Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to fix her.
Oh no!
She has a proximity sensor in her head, and so her eyes light up when she's set off. Yeah, I brought her to Madison Seminary. Remember, Shawn?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
I remember it.
Sally.
I wonder, did you get that from the UK?
Mm-hmm. From Infrared? Yeah. He made this one. Well, at the time, he didn't have the one that I have. He had, because mine has both sensors. It has the K2 in the chest, and then the sensors in the eyes. But he had one or the other at one point, and I just asked him, "Hey, can you do that?" He's like, "Sure." So. And now I think he has them on his website, so must have worked out pretty well. I like this is Sally though.
I love trigger objects. I will use them in all different ways. I mean, the REM pod, I don't know, here's the way I look at the REM pod, right? Here's a REM pod, right? Imagine what this REM pod looks like to somebody who was alive in the 1800s or even 1920.
Right.
What if someone who was in World War II, could this possibly look like a mine or something? I don't know. This thing can be scary looking if you don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like trigger objects. And this is my newest trigger object. It's a music box. It's a REM pod. And it's just a trigger object. There's nothing other than it's just a REM pod with the place that's the music box to try and hopefully get more interaction. And that's from Bent and Emma. And he sells those on Facebook. And it's awesome. It comes from the UK. It took me a while to get it, but it was worth it. I got that, and I got 2 little REM pods like this with it.
Oh.
And he shipped it from the UK, and it was under $100.
Nice.
So I got 3 REM pods. One's a music box, and it's all like custom stuff. I got to choose the color of my lights that light up there.
Man, do you remember the experiment we did at Madison?
Yes, where you made the net kind of
the web.
The web, yeah.
Yeah, just get some 22 gauge copper wire, bare copper wire from Ace Hardware or whatever. It comes in a little spool, man. You get it, just connect the antennas of them together.
Mm-hmm.
Of the REM pods?
Yeah.
And the whole copper wire becomes a REM pod.
He did that in the whole hallway in the top floor of Madison Seminary.
In the asylum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
cool.
really cool.
We had some good results with it too, if I recall. I know you were with me at the time, Shawn. You and I were up there, just the 2 of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we started getting hits on, and we were trying to debunk it too. I remember it was yours that was being set off the most because I think the other 2 were amplifying yours.
I think that they kind of like did that though when you had the cords connected like that. It's almost like when you're jumping a car almost, and you have you're connecting one car battery to another car battery.
Mm-hmm.
So, but except you're connecting through detecting EMFs.
That's
Like
really
the way
cool.
I had it set up was in a big triangle, basically. So like they were all just connected in a big triangle, and I think the flow of the EMF or from the EMF that's being produced by each one, they just kind of combined, and so anything in the middle of those REM pods would set it off. And if you got within, yours was man, it was like 5-6 feet, I think, with yours, wasn't it, Shawn? It was far.
Yeah, we had them really well spread out, and it was good. It was going off. We all know how haunted that place is, so it's just so cool to see it.
That's really cool.
Action.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like with Austin, man, he's bringing new ideas. Like each time I've investigated with him, he brings a new experiment, at least new to me, experiment to try out, and because he tries these experiments, and he's actually, there's me. I go and I buy stuff, and then he goes and he probably buys stuff too, but he finds new ways of using them and combining them.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's such a good idea.
It really is. And that's what it's all about.
I like to tinker a little bit.
I could tell. I like it.
Man,
That's
check
cool,
this
though.
out. I just built this.
Is it a spirit
Nice.
box? That's awesome.
Ghost box, yeah.
Nice.
Hold on. Miss. Thing has AM, FM, shortwave 1 and 2.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Got 3 different dials for you to mess with the speed, and then you can switch between different waveforms, different frequency ranges to fine tune it. It's really like one of those that, like people that are really deep into fine tuning ghost boxes and like really deep into ITC kind of get into.
Mhm.
Definitely not one of your plug and play or press a button, turn it on like the SB7 or whatever, you know, a little more complex than that, but yeah.
That's so cool. I love it.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I've been dabbling in building a little bit. I've had some of the best teachers in the world, you know. Steve Halte specifically is one that taught me how to build the circuit. And basically I just kind of took off from there and found my own circuit to use. And so it's fun, man. It's a lot of fun.
Nice.
Michelle LeBaron wants to know where she can get one. Well, I have the MIB. You can get one of these. It's a littler. It's easier to carry. It's littler. I just made that up. And, but they have the big boombox style too.
Yeah, the ink box.
It's like the 80s. Like
I love it. Yeah,
dude, it's freaking badass. I got this one because I just like to be able to carry small things. And so it being compact really just worked for me. But that big boombox, like that thing is badass, and that's seriously like on my wish list because that thing is
cool.
Yeah. The like basically the big ink box is the basically the bigger version of what you have, Shawn, because yours is the mini ink box.
Yeah.
And I mean, really, the sweep circuit is the same in both of them. I mean, voltage changed a little bit, but yeah, I mean, the way it sweeps is the same. And I mean, there's something about the way that he made the sweep circuit that is really special to him because of the way, I don't know, the way that he figured out how to do it is apparently something crazy. Katie Stafford. So I don't know if it's that extra bit of energy that he has put into it because of the personal connection, I guess, or whatever. Mm-hmm. But they work really, really well. And there's I don't know if you guys saw my post the other day about the growing phenomenon. Mr. James coming through on shortwave. It started with my partner Mike communicating with him through shortwave, through the ink box actually, and then more people started getting him through the ink box, and then now people are getting him through like Grundigs and other shortwave band radios. But it's like growing all across the country, and it's like really weird. Even somebody got him on shortwave during the day the other day, which is weird because shortwave, unless it's like really local, you should not be picking up anything during the day. But at night, the ionosphere is different, and it allows shortwave to travel a little further. So you get more signal. But like when you're getting the same guy coming in during the day, that's weird. I mean, that is weird.
Now, when Jeff Fent builds one of his wood boxes, like he literally like puts his heart and his soul into his work.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, JD, he puts a piece of him in his work too, doesn't he?
KB.
Yeah, that's what I said. And then it's like KB. Whatever. Sorry, Katie Stafford. Dude, I suck at life.
Mad scientist. No, nobody.
What?
Nobody knows the mad scientist. Ghost of Morgan City.
Oh,
Katie Stafford, Supernatural Inc.
Katie Stafford. Yeah, I know Katie Stafford because he's the guy that makes this guy.
Yes.
But you said, you said that he puts a drop of blood.
Oh yeah.
Onto his. onto every piece that he makes. So there's a little drop of him.
We're supposed to tell people that.
I'm not. You told it to me on live.
I know. I'm just,
Facebook Live. Oh, good.
He does though. He really does. I'm just messing with you, Shawn. No, he does. He actually he even has a sigil on the bottom of the sweep circuit now too.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know exactly which one. He would have to tell you. And even if I did know, I probably shouldn't tell you because that's probably what but he does do that, and then he also puts a little drop of his blood on every single case.
Wow.
He started doing that just to, I don't know, it seems to work.
Yeah. Hey.
Nice.
You can create your own sigils. So maybe he made his own.
I don't know. He didn't make his own. It's a. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's like he started doing like he has a Legba link box that he's made for a while, but he put the Papa Legba sigil on it. Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not kidding, bro. Like his Legba boxes are really, really freaking like they're very similar to the boxes. They sound similar to what Jeff Fent makes, but but he uses like KD uses his own sweep and his own sweep circuit and stuff.
Do you know who Papa Legba is?
I do.
Do you guys know?
Kind of.
He's like
he's like Loki in a way.
Yeah, he's like a voodoo. He's using voodoo, or he is preyed upon in voodoo.
Hmm.
They call him a trickster spirit. There's one of them. Like you can conjure. You're supposed to leave him like a penny and or like copper and I can't remember. It's like rum or vodka or something. I think it's vodka. You leave them. But it's like an offering for Papa Legba.
It's powerful stuff. It's very more ghost element here. Angela Felicia says, I talk a lot when I'm nervous. I try not to cry. You did really good. And that's fine. We lost somebody. Oh well. Bye, Felicia. So I see, like, this is the thing about being like overtired and ADD. It's like train of thought gone.
Well, Angela should just come back on.
There we go. She should just come back on. She can talk for me.
You should come back on, and I actually made like a sigil here. It's like
It says in my new book,
the doors kept opening.
You should trust your instincts.
Go for it.
This is crazy, isn't it?
That's right, Austin.
Again? All right.
Again. And be nice whenever she gets back. And
real quick, I'm sorry. Denise says that her internet went down. She will jump back on.
Perfect. So we'll just get into yours. And of course, if Mr. and Mrs. Felicia want to get back on, I have their questions here as well.
Oh,
I panicked and made theirs real quick, but still wonderful. So if they want to come back on, of course, we have wonderful questions for them. Austin, it doesn't matter if you're here 300 times or one time. It's time right now, Austin.
Nice.
13.
All eyes on you, brother.
Yes, sir, Shawn. 13 fast fire questions. Answer them as quickly and as thoroughly as possible. Austin, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Number 1, how should a new investigator get started in the field?
Find somebody who has a lot of experience and learn from them, shadow them, find a way to learn as much as you can.
Now, it's going on 8 years now. What's the craziest part of the Higgins School?
Higginsport?
Yes.
Well, I mean, just the constant it was like almost a surefire you were going to get activity. And that's the only thing I could really say about it, man. It's just so consistent. So consistent.
Now, over 8 years, I'm sure you investigated with a lot of people. What's the most unique investigating style you've experienced in the field?
100% solo. Inside the building by yourself.
That's Sean's favorite too. Now, if you had to create a long gone doll, what would it look like?
The jigsaw doll. I can't remember what his name is. Billy, I think, right?
Yeah, I don't know his name either, so don't worry. All right, now an investigation is going to start in 5 minutes, and you got to run out of here. What is your favorite go-to paranormal investigation outfit? You got to grab something real quick and head out.
Outfit?
Absolutely. You got a favorite pair of comfy clothes? I mean, what are you grabbing to go?
If it's warm, cargo shorts or something with pockets, as many pockets as I can find, and a t-shirt. Cold weather, obviously just jeans and a hoodie with pockets.
Can't go wrong with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is the most ambitious project you've ever been a part of?
Trying to save the ITC community, the builders, from falling apart. It was a mess for a long time, and I actually take a lot of pride in the fact that I brought people together that have not talked for a decade. So,
wow, okay. What is the most unique piece of paranormal equipment you've come across?
Ghost helmet.
Ghost helmet. That's what we like. Oh my gosh! Ironically, if you had to create a helmet, unlike the God or Ghost helmet, what would the helmet look like, and what would it do?
It would. I see. I have talked to Katie about doing like a Darth Vader helmet. But I think it would definitely have a like a brainwave scanner, and it would definitely have nodes inside to be able to show your brain activity, as well as a lot of what KD put into his helmet. But I would add a little extra to it outside of that too. But
it makes sense. Now, probably wearing like a ghost helmet, people can get similar feelings and just crazy feelings watching like a paranormal movie. What is your favorite / scariest, scary movie you've ever seen?
Sinister.
The first or second one?
Both. I think the first one's scarier. Second one I didn't think was as good, but still pretty good.
All right, because I've only seen the first one, so that makes me feel better.
The first one is,
8 years going on now. What's the most active location you've ever been to?
Higginsport is one. Old Crow Distillery is probably the other.
Now, when people talk about your experience in the field, they're always like, "What's your favorite place?" This, that. But now, let's get to the real meat and potatoes. What's your biggest paranormal pet peeve?
When people say they know something.
Can you explain that for everyone?
Let's put it this way: there is not a single factual piece of anything within the paranormal community. Nothing. There's been not a damn thing proven. So how can anybody know something like you believe it or you think it based on things that you've seen, you've heard? But as far as like knowledge goes, when it comes to scientific knowledge, like nothing's been proven. Nothing.
Well, at least we have that universal truth. If you had to design the world's most comfortable paranormal investigation tank top, what would it look like?
Tank up. It would probably have like the Conjuring Nun's face, like real big on it or something. I don't know.
I like this. I like this. And lastly, what's one message that you want to give out to your paranormal community?
I would say we need to really start looking more into everything that everybody's not doing, because there is a big mainstream mass belief system amongst the paranormal community that has been basically influenced by television, by, you know, things that really are not, they're very constricting. As a study, as a research, you know, I think that we need to start exploring the boundaries. We need to be experimenting with a lot more ideas that people wouldn't even think to try. I mean, we need to, I know there's a stigma around, like, you know, blood rituals and Ouija boards and all kinds of stuff, but like, has anybody ever actually seen anybody do a Ouija board session and have Zozo come through? Or, I mean, I feel like this is all just some stuff that people hear from somebody else that had somebody else do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, like, why is there nobody out there actually like doing this? Why is there nobody out there really like pushing the limits of what we know and understand in the paranormal field, and trying to see what is it going to take to completely bridge that gap, to be able to get through the veil and have direct communication? There's got to be something that we are not doing or seeing, or we're missing something. What is it? You know? It's not what we've been doing for the last 15 years.
And that's where the focus should be. I like that. All right. And, you know, like we prefaced this, Mr. and Mrs. Felicia, if you want to come back on, we've got specific and unique questions for you as well, if you're up for it.
Oh. So, and hopefully Denise is coming back. I don't know.
Well, I hate to do this to you guys, but I actually got to go get ready for work.
Not work.
So, yeah, man. I started working late because well, it's just one of the jobs I do, but I have to mop the floors and everything in my mom's bar. So I have to wait until they close. And it's either do it at 5:30 in the morning, or wait till 10. So I'm just going to wait till 10.
Yeah, right. I don't blame you at all.
I don't blame you.
That's awesome, man. Keeping up the family business and everything.
It's fun being on here, man. It's always fun talking to you guys. And we'll have to chat soon before the event.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, for sure. Oh, we got the Felicia's trying to get back on. Hey, thank you for coming on, brother. We appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. See y'all later.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, now, and then there was two. Yeah.
What do you got for me, Shawn? Yeah. I know Mrs. Felicia's trying to pop on here,
So, guys, real quick, one thing we haven't talked about is the cost of the event, and the finances, right? So I just want to touch on this a little bit. It's $50 for the ghost hunt, and when you buy the tickets at the Ghost Hunt for Bryan .eventbrite.com, there is a small fee. I think it's like $2. I think it's less than $2. That less than $2 is the only money from this event that is not going to the Felicias. Every other dollar, penny made is going to help the Felicia family. Okay, so whether if it's for the doll, whether if it's for the solo run, whether if it's for whatever, it's all going to the Felicias. So guys, just know that really, if you think about it, $50 for a night of investigating with seasoned investigators and a group of friends, it's just going to be like family, like Brian said earlier. To me, it's well worth it. I would do it, but I'm hosting it. So yeah. And then there will be food. and I wanted to talk about the food a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of food should we have? Like the original idea was pizza, just because it's easy, right? Should we do something different than pizza, though?
What do you think?
I'd like to hear what people think. We could do subs. We could do pizza. We could do, I don't know. There's so many different options. So, I don't know. I want to see what people think about that. But
what do you think, Angie?
Hi guys, can you see me?
Yep.
Oh, well, hello. I didn't know for sure. It said you have to wait to join the broadcast. So I wasn't sure. I just wanted to pop on real quick. Brian headed up to bed, but I heard somebody say that they had some questions, so I didn't want to not be available to answer them.
Yeah, the first thing is, do you have a preference on what food is at the investigation?
Oh, if I had a preference? Oh, you know what? I love all food, so no. No, but you know what? The sub idea was kind of neat. That's kind of different than pizza. You know what I mean? Like if you're looking to do something neat. But I don't know what's around you guys. I know we have a lot of like really cool sub sandwiches, places here by me, but I don't know what's around your area, but that sounds pretty good. Well, like if I was going to give you a suggestion.
Yeah.
Well, this would have to be what's around the school.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but I like that sub idea. I mean, it's pretty light and neutral, so people don't have, like, could you imagine doing like a duo run with Shawn in the basement and he's got like that pizza gas? Come on, man. I mean, you're going to be trying to listen, for like paranormal stuff. There's no secrets on the investigation.
Oh, well, I'm chuckling because there's actually a video on one of our somewhere on our paranormal page, and we were at OSR, and we were so serious. We were walking around trying to do EVPs, and you know what? We had pizza for dinner, and it was that situation right there. And here in the middle of the video, here's Angie.
Mm-hmm.
With the pizza too. So you know what I mean? You may not want to do that. Especially, I don't know, Shawn. If it affects you like that, maybe not.
I think
I was using Shawn as an example.
No, he uses,
I'm not trying to
I am like his always.
Let me back up. That was just an example. It's not Shawn, okay?
I know, I'm just giving him a hard time.
It's me. It's him. Really. He just deflects.
It's me. It's the fun.
But you know what? I mean, yeah, I know pizza's always a good option. It seems like everybody likes pizza, but I think everybody likes subs too. So I would shout out for that suggestion, definitely.
Yeah.
And everybody likes tacos, but you can't have a taco bar.
No. Walking tacos though. I've been craving a walking taco, maybe with some Doritos.
Yeah. Don't get Taco Bell because that's just
don't do Taco Bell.
Yeah, it's worse than pizza.
Yeah. That's too funny. I know. And Taco Bells are everywhere, aren't they too? Mm-hmm. It's like spread the hell on earth, right? You have a Taco Bell on every corner. That's what we call it around here, toxic hell.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know about by you guys, but by where I live anyways.
Yeah. It's a lot.
I know. Sorry, guys. I'm like getting so loopy. It's been such a day. I don't know about you guys. I get up at like 4 a.m. for work. So I know I'm usually sleeping by now. So please forgive. But thank you definitely for having me.
Hold on. You can't go yet. You can't go.
I'm not leaving. Not leaving just yet. I just wanted to say thank you again.
Yeah.
No problem.
Well, when I look, because you were talking about how people were, the community was giving to you and you want to get back to the community. This segment is all about giving back to the community with your wonderful answers to these 13 fast fire questions.
Oh, gosh.
The segment's called Into the Abyss, where we're going to ask you 13 fast fire questions and you can answer them as quickly and as thoroughly as possible. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Ding, 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 ding. Okay. I'm trying. Okay. I'm ready.
All right. Number 1. What's the perfect spot to grill on your Coleman and also conduct an EVP session?
What? What is the perfect spot to grill on my Coleman and also Waverly Hills Sanitarium. I'm gonna throw that barbecue in the back, and we're gonna have a queue. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
let's go. I love that. Speaking of food, what is your favorite pre-investigation meal?
oh, okay. Well, geez, we know it's not going to be tacos. Right? We just discussed that. You know what? I'm going to say like a nice hamburger. I like to go out for a nice hamburger and some fries.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, we all know what the ghost helmet is. What would the Felicia helmet look like?
Oh my gosh, the Felicia helmet. Well, considering I have a ton of daughters, and my husband can test, you all know if you got a lot of daughters.
Yeah.
It'd probably be bedazzled in some sense. I'm sure like pink puffy paint. Something like that. You know what I mean? Fit for TikToking and teens.
I love it. Now, kind of like helmets. What's the craziest mask you own?
The craziest mask I own. Me in the morning before I put my makeup on. That's pretty scary. Like,
Okay. I was gonna say whatever Brian was wearing, but you know what? I love that answer too.
Yeah, he's pretty scary before he puts his makeup on too. I'm like, ugh.
Oh my gosh. So how did you get involved in the paranormal field?
How did I get involved in the paranormal field? Well, you know what? Honestly, I don't really remember a time when I wasn't. I kind of always had a fascination for the things that were different or, out of the ordinary. It seemed to be something that I kind of always was into. But then again, it wasn't until I got, older and could really like travel on my own and stuff that I got to put in any of that into play. And, I have to say just the love of urban exploration and history actually kind of like really made me want to paranormal investigate. You know what I mean? Just because there's just so much deep, rich history in so many places, you know what I mean? And it sticks around and you hear all these stories and stuff. And I want to find out for myself, and experience that for myself. So, right now, like you said, it's really hard with Brian being sick and stuff. We don't get to do too much, but I think if I could answer for him, he would agree too that he's kind of just always been, into it ever since he was a little kid for no specific reason other than just, an open-minded individuals.
Nothing wrong with that. Now, have you ever played Would You Rather?
Would you rather? No, I don't think I have.
Okay, well, it's more of a 50-50 kind of thing. So listen, you and Brian are hanging out with Jeff Fent. Would you rather hang out at Death Row, OSR, or in Hawaii?
Oh, God.
Wait, is Jeff Fent and Brian in Hawaii?
I know. Am I hanging out with both of them in Hawaii? That'd be kind of interesting. I know, I want to, Hawaii's great, but come on. We have to say OSR.
I understand. Now, for you, what's the best part of the paranormal field?
Best part of the paranormal field? You know what? All of the paranormal people. Honestly, I mean, it started out like for me, doing it by myself, and that's all fun and that's interesting, but meeting all of the people and stuff along the way, and being able to meet people that share my interest and that I can bounce ideas off of, and just having really good conversations with about this stuff. That's what I love.
And I love that. Now, what's the creepiest trigger object you've ever experienced?
You know what? Honestly, it's gonna have to be my spirit box that Jeff Fent made me from Madison Seminary. It's made out of the wood that they removed from the side of the building, and ever since I've acquired that piece of material or that lovely spirit box and brought it into my home, I've had lots of interesting experiences, and the few places that I've had a chance to take it, I've had really good results with it.
Okay. Now, what do you think is the most haunted part of Hawaii?
Haunted part of Hawaii? Haunted part of Hawaii. God, you know what? I've never been, so I honestly really don't know. I don't really know. Somewhere
Probably.
down in the depths of those volcanoes.
Yeah, some kind of volcano.
Brim
Why?
fire. I don't know.
Yeah.
technically was in Hawaii. My mom was pregnant with me, and she went to Hawaii, so technically I was there. I just don't
Oh
remember.
yeah, technically you were.
There you go. Maybe that's what's haunted. Now, why is it so important to have a sense of humor in the paranormal field?
You know what? I think it's important to have a sense of humor because if you're too rigid in your ideas and your beliefs, to the point where you can't, be open-minded or accept any new ideas, then I think that can really work against you. I think it's important to, have an open mind. And I'm sorry if I've kind of lost track of the question there, but I'm trying to be quick and rapid fire these answers off for you. But yeah, what was that question again?
Yeah, it was just why it was important to have a sense of humor in the paranormal field.
Okay, yes. Then that's my answer. Then that's my final answer.
That is
$1 million. It's important to keep an open mind and not be too serious. Because if you're not willing to be flexible, then you can't really grow. I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now let's jump actually to a serious topic here. Where do you get the inspiration for such a perfect paranormal poem like that? I mean, everyone has been ranting and raving about this bad boy. I mean, where did you come up with this?
That is really sweet. You know what? It's really funny. I just, I don't know. I just kind of looked at the little guy, and it kind of just came to me. And I like to write anyways. I pretty much am an avid writer. I like to write poetry, and that's kind of what I do when I'm not investigating or hanging out with my family, is write poetry and short stories and stuff like that. So it kind of just came naturally to me when I seen them to just kind of like attach that story. And I was like, I wonder if I can get Terry to let me write poems for all of her babies.
Yeah.
Just because I thought it was cool to kind of give him like a backstory. How did he end up like that?
Will you write one for mine?
Yeah. Will you freelance for Shawn? Will you at least write one for him?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
All right.
Yep.
Now you were alluding to something pretty important earlier. Why is family always first?
Why is family always first? Well, first of all, they're family, right?
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, life is short. You know what I mean? And you never know, how long you have on this earth or how long you have with your family. You know what I mean? And I try to make it part of my focus every day so that if something does happen to me, I'm talking specifically for myself here. So if something does happen to me, I know that my kids and the people that I love don't have to ever worry or wonder about how I felt. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it's important for family to be first because you don't ever know. You know what I mean? And you can't ever put that on the back burner.
Yeah. And now for number 13, what's one message you want to tell your paranormal community?
You know what? I would say to everybody, first of all, thank you for everything that you've done for me and my family. And secondly, you know what? Just keep being open-minded, keep doing what you're doing. I love all the podcasts and all the shows and just everything that everybody's doing, with good intentions can only, further us. Like before I became such good friends with so many people in the paranormal field, and when I was kind of on the outside a little bit looking in, I didn't realize, how much effort and time and, that it takes to really, further this field and to, really get the answers and the things that we need. You know what I mean? It's not like when you're on the outside, sometimes it's like fun to watch on TV and stuff. But then once you get on the inside, you kind of like see how much work it takes and the time and stuff that people put into it, because you know what, they're trying to, get a message out to people, and they're trying to express what they think. And, You know, I would say just don't give up on that. You know, don't give into the drama. Don't, you know, don't give into any of that, and just, you know, keep your good intent and your good heart, and, you know, do things with the right purpose, and, you know, nobody can fault you for that. My cats are going crazy over here, so I'm like trying to focus, and I got one over here like scratching at me. I'm like, go away. You're busy.
Well, hey, don't you worry, because that was the 13th question. I mean, clearly what we were talking about earlier with you having your own show or being a part of it. I mean, I think this is like a precursor to your new show. And I
Well,
mean,
I tend to talk so much though that I can go off on tangents and lose myself. So if I were to have a show, I would definitely have to have someone to counterbalance all of this, because you know, you can see how much I love to talk. You know, Brian warns everybody, oh God, just please watch out for my wife, because once you get her rolling, there's no stopping the stone.
well, that's why you have a co-host, so it's okay.
Yeah,
you know?
well, you know, I hope I did good at answering your guys' questions. I
my
was kind
God.
of on the spot there, but I think I did an okay job. You know,
You know,
and like I said, everybody just keep doing what you do. You know, everybody that I've been good enough to, you know, lucky enough to be friends with, you're all doing amazing things.
Oh, look who popped on just in time.
Perfect. And
hello.
And real quick.
Oh.
And real quick, Angie.
Wait, ghost on us.
I know.
Yeah, like I know you were nervous and this, that, but you know what I love about that segment is, you know, you're on the spot, and we could just see like the raw, unfiltered you, and I think that's a beautiful thing. And
thanks, guys.
I think you did a really wonderful job.
I don't know how to be anything else other than myself. You know what I mean?
And
so
that's what's so cool about both you.
Thank you.
That's the best problem to have, you know.
Well, and that's what I love about all of you guys. You know, you can, you know, all of you are awesome people, and you know, you take people at face value, and you're all like authentic and real, and I really appreciate that. Definitely, it's been an honor just, you know, getting to know all of you, and to be able to just, you know, watch what you're doing, and just to be on the inside, and you know, just to be a part of stuff is just so amazing to me. I just love it.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you.
Definitely, and you know, I think that a lot of that is why we have always gotten along. And I don't know, you guys are so, it's just cool, man. I've been trying to get you guys to come on the show for the longest, and then you guys were supposed to come on, and then that's when Brian got sick. And
I know.
But now, yeah. But
I'm
now,
not so sure you really want me to do that though. See, because I would just keep on talking. I would keep on talking and talking and talking. So if you do, you're just gonna have to invite nobody else.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing. But no. Yeah, no. I know Brian always says, he's like, you know what? He's like, he's like, just rambles and rambles and rambles when you're nervous. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but
you know what? We all do it.
You know, it's not easy. You guys do it every week.
Yeah, it's just, you know, but still. Yeah, but still. We still ramble. And I just go dumb. Like my brain, like what happens to me a lot of times is my brain just goes blank. I'll try and Brian has seen this happen to me like so many times. Like,
okay, I don't feel so bad.
Boom. Like whatever I wanted to say is just gone. Just I don't know.
Yeah, it happens.
It's nerves. That's what it is. It's just nerves.
Yeah. So thank you for letting me come back on and just
anytime
a bit more relaxed.
Thank you. I had to think of those questions in like 4 or 7 minutes, real quick, when you came on. I was the one under pressure. So.
Oh my gosh. Well, we could just, you know what? You can also just do smorgasbord. Be like, you know what? Help yourself. You got pizza, you got subs, you got this, you got that. But that's when you got to do one of those places that does like the multi, you know, all those multi things. But you guys got a handle on this so good. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Brian and I are like, wow, we can't even believe it. You guys are doing amazing. You don't even need our input.
Thank you. Thank you.
We trust you guys are just awesome. So thank you.
Well, No problem. Thank you for jumping on, and hopefully, you and Brian, or just you. I heard a birdie say that you guys might stop by to the ghost hunt.
Yeah, I know it's coming up soon. It always just depends on like how Brian's treatments is, how they're going, and when the doctor says he needs to go in and this and that. But I do know, I think a couple of my family members might be coming. So a couple of my family members, I think my sister and her fiance bought tickets. So I'll have to have her stop by and say hello to you guys. So her name is Genevieve. So I'll be sure
unavoidable.
To look for her when she
Denise and I are gonna be unavoidable. Someone's gonna have to at least say hi to us. It's just
definitely.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I know. I was looking up that location today. Just kind of like, as a recap, I've kind of read about it. I've seen some cool things pop up on my news feed about like the different experiences and stuff that people have had there. And it's how extraordinary. Built in 1885. I mean, that's an old school.
Right?
I can imagine. But they said that there's a lot of paranormal activity just based around the staff and the students that used to go there. So might have some
who knows? They
interesting
used to do
things
some
coming through.
crazy stuff in schools back in the day. They used to get away with some crazy stuff. And old school buildings, man, they're actually really interesting to investigate. You guys, I know you guys have noticed me kind of like looking down a lot. This is what I'm looking down at, guys. It happened. Brian was not bullshitting. He Venmo'd me. Can you see that? $40. Guess what I'm doing?
Yeah, and you know what? Genevieve and Ghost Helmet are, it just flows off the tongue. If you're gonna stop by, you might as well.
I'm ripping it off her head. I want to put that.
I'm just saying, like I'm just
teasing.
It's poetic. I mean, you
could take my spot.
Poems.
I know. I'm just teasing.
You can't get out of this one.
You can take my spot, guys. With that being said, Denise said she will do it for $100, and we've already. Didn't mean to scare you away. No, I'm kidding.
What's going on over
she said she would do it for $100, and we've already got 20?
40.
We've got 40. We've got 40. So good thing you guys are paying attention to my show because, Brian, it's our show.
I am good for something. Just tuck me away in the corner over here.
Apparently today I'm good for nothing.
I will help count the money. Don't you worry. That's my role in all this.
All right.
So
no, you're gonna help me with the schedule. We need to start.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be
the
best itinerary. You guys are gonna have the best time.
Forte, man.
Yeah, my specialty. Money and itineraries. That
hey, nothing wrong with a good itinerary, man.
Oh my!
Brian color codes them, and he makes them perfect.
He does.
Color coded, and then we're gonna raise so much money for you guys. Yeah, it's gonna be a real treat.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. I mean, really, I'm so over the moon. I can't even believe that like there's so many amazing people out there that just will, go above and beyond. You know what I mean? And it's humbling. It's wonderful, especially in today's world when you don't really know, and you just see all these horrible things, and you wonder sometimes, is there still any of, that goodness left in people? And then you realize that, what there truly is. So thank you so much, you guys. And I hope I answered your questions really good. I'm going to have to get on off of here. I got to get up super early for work, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep now. Too excited.
No, everything was perfect.
Order pizza today.
Yeah, Taco Bell baked beans.
Taco Bell is open till 2 a.m. I got one right down at the end of my street. But
oh my gosh, and DoorDash can get it to you in 23 minutes. There
it is.
You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Right.
Oh man. Oh.
I know.
What about a Taco Bell pizza? I know Taco Bell had their Mexican pizza, but what about a Taco Bell pizza?
Taco Bell pizza. Oh man, Taco Bell chalupa. I could have one of those right now. That sounds real good. Okay, let's stop talking about food.
Cheesy gordita. All right.
I know, right? I know.
We're gonna go investigate a Taco Bell together.
Yes. Thank you so much for jumping on again.
Yeah, thank you guys. You guys are so cool. I would love to come back on again and just like shoot the breeze with you guys sometimes about like paranormal stuff if you ever want somebody to.
That's what the show's about. That's literally what this show's about.
Always, whenever you guys are ready, come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Denise. I like your hair.
Thank you.
Your hair tie there. I'm gonna have to go get ready for bed now. But thank you. You guys
Good
have
night.
a wonderful evening and a great day tomorrow.
Thank
All right.
too.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. She's such a sweet girl.
She's so cute.
She is.
I know. She said she's going to write a poem for my long gone doll.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to hold her to it. I'm not. I'll be patient about it, but I'm going to hold her to it. Because it's the one that she wrote first, Roddy Scotty. She named Roddy Scotty too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought Terry came up with that name. That's cool.
Nope. Terry said that her idea was actually for us to like do like some sort of a poll or something. And I was just like, you know what? Wouldn't it be fun if the Felicia's named it? So yeah. And Aaron, I see you are here commenting. Aaron, I hope that you are getting your ticket to the Ghost Hunt for Bryan, so we can help support the Felicia family in their fight against cancer, I should say. And also, we need to raise money so Denise. So I'm not the only one doing the God helmet. All right, we need to raise $60 more.
The ghost helmet, man. Don't even
ghost helmet.
It's A-okay. Listen, the God helmet's what's scary. Y'all got the
God
ghost
helmet's
helmet.
like real scary. I wouldn't.
It's fine.
I wouldn't touch the God helmet. Nope.
Aaron will be there. Everything.
All right. Oh, it's like it's okay. So the ghost helmet, as he explained, the ghost helmet like used magnetic waves to like charge. The God helmet actually sent electricity into your
what?
Yeah.
And for $110, Denise will use the God helmet.
I would do it for $1,000 for the Felicia and $1,000 for me.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah,
I'm not sounds safe. Like
I know
medically,
somebody who has it.
That doesn't.
I'm so close to that person that the software for the God helmet is on my laptop. I won't. Yeah, they tried getting me to do that one. So, Denise, thank you so much for coming back on.
Yeah, sure. Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell's happening over here.
Technology sucks.
It's terrible.
I know. Technology really does hate me. Like, I tell people this story. Like, so you know how new cars are, right? They don't have CD players anymore. You got to play all your music digitally. So I got this. When I first got my SUV, I would go and I wanted to play music from my phone. I'm like, okay. It said I needed to get an app. So I went and I got the app. I'm like, cool. I paid for the app, right? So now monthly subscription for this app. And I go and I'm like, okay. So here, I'm going to start from the beginning. First, I'm like, play this song. I said, no, you need this app. So I went and got the app, got the subscription, whatever. So I go back to my car all excited, like, yeah, I'm going to jam out. And I go, play this song. And it said, I need a different app. I'm like, no, you're not getting me to buy every single music app that's out there. No, that's not going to happen. I'm not getting 20 million subscriptions. I got enough on my TV. And that's the type of shit that happens to me all the time.
Oh, Shawn.
What?
You just talked trash on Apple. What happened, honey? What happened? What happened, Shawn?
Oh, that was an Apple. That was the car. That was technology.
Oh.
That would have happened because my car actually runs off of it has the same kind of app. It's the same app, but it's for Apple.
Okay.
Apple Auto or whatever. So it's but the music app I use to, since it is through Google. I use YouTube Music. But
I also use YouTube Music. I love YouTube Music.
Yeah, dude.
I love YouTube Music so much.
So do I, man.
And no one else does. But
really? I love it.
Everyone uses Spotify. Listen, if you're looking to jam, pre-investigation jam, like you're heading to your favorite location or a place you've never been to, you got to have at least some reliable app, right? Something that you got your little playlist going to, a little pump, you know. So full of Ghostbusters. All right, Denise.
Yes.
It is 10:05. I know we're running super late. How fast can you answer questions?
Maybe quickly.
All right.
What's up?
Yes.
Listen, it is Into the Abyss section. We already played the video, but I'll just write. It's 13 fast fire questions. You got to answer them as quickly and as thoroughly as possible.
Okay.
You ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, we're gonna do it super quick.
All eyes on you.
Let's go. All right.
Yeah. All eyes on you.
All eyes on you. That's right, Shawn. Say it again.
Take it off.
All eyes on Denise.
All right, let's begin.
Nice.
I will give you number 1 and number 13 as a reference. Number 1.
Okay.
Go to paranormal investigation beverage.
Bang Keto Coffee.
Earliest paranormal memory.
I think I was probably 5, and I saw a tall shadow man standing in my bedroom door.
Okay, that's disgusting. Now, craziest Paracon experience.
Well, I'm a volunteer at Madison, so all of MadCon is just chaos for us because we have so much to do.
I got it. Okay. You mentioned Madison Seminary. Now describe Madison Seminary in 3 words.
Full of history.
Full of history.
Oh, look at that chicken with a phrase.
Yeah, that is fresh. Now look, you go to these Paracons, you see all these raffles, and some of them are fresh, some of them are a little stinky. But what is the most overvalued raffle you've seen? Like something that's just crazy, packed with value, and you're like, oh my goodness.
Like worth a lot, or
worth a lot. Like so much value there, you can't even believe it.
I think the locations. When they give away the night of investigations for like up to 10 people. I don't know. I think that's super awesome.
Yeah. MadCon was doing some of those too last year.
Yeah. I think we had like 20 of them last year.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, people were doing like some like underground work. Like, well, if we all pull whatever together, no,
right?
I wasn't part of that.
I was blown away by that.
Yeah, that is so awesome. Besides your senses, which is a cop out. Besides your senses, what's your favorite piece of paranormal equipment to use?
Cat balls.
Cat balls. Gotta love them. If you had to be a realtor for one haunted location, no one even knows what that was, but it was Shawn with his bats and ghost balls. Now look, you're gonna be a paranormal realtor. What is the one haunted location you would like to be a paranormal realtor for?
I mean, it's all about the commission check. So whatever one's going to sell for a lot of money, I don't know.
That is what you learn in the classes. That's what I'm talking about. You've been to Madison once or twice. What is your favorite Madison moment?
I'm going to have to be a broken record and say MadCon. Just because it's like a paranormal family reunion and it is chaos and it's crazy and we have a ton of work to do, but it is absolutely amazing. It's such a good, 2 days. The entire 2 days is amazing.
Yeah. Now, I can't think of Madison Seminary without thinking about some creepy dolls, but in your experience, what's the most haunted object you've ever encountered?
I don't know that I can answer that one. I don't think I can.
What is your second most haunted object you've ever encountered? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But what, can you name one off the top of your head? It doesn't have to be the most.
I mean, Maddie doll. I've heard a lot of stories about her, but I've never had any experiences with her. So I don't know.
Well, that's a pretty good answer nonetheless. Now, what is the one thing you're most excited about when it comes to the next Podograph event?
All of it. I'm super excited. I really want to see how much money they raise because I am blown away by how much support Tim has. I mean, I'm not surprised because it's such a beautiful thing that he does, but I am so blown away. Like, I can't wait to see the total that gets raised.
Yeah, he was on our show not too long ago too.
Yeah,
isn't he wonderful? Oh my god,
he is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your most wonderful paranormal memory?
I actually used to have some spirits in my house who were very helpful for me.
Okay.
Like if I lost something, I could just say, I don't know where this is. And I could leave my room and I could come back an hour later and it would be there on my bed.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
And,
it's just a reminder that like paranormal doesn't always have to be scary. It can be helpful and nice sometimes.
I want you to repeat that. I want to put this on my speaker off my head so that the spirits in my house can start doing that.
I was actually looking for something at Madison the other day and I kept saying it out loud in the back house. Like, hey, I'm looking for this. If anybody could find it, just put it somewhere where I'll see it. But I haven't found it yet.
Oh my gosh. That is, I have not come across any super helpful spirits yet, but now look, it's your turn to be helpful. You got a new paranormal investigator here. What is your one piece of advice for them?
To realize that not everything is like you see on TV. Things don't happen super quickly like it does on TV. You know, they take 5 days of investigation and cram it into 10 minutes for TV. So don't walk into a location going, can you slam that door? Can you move that wheelchair? Can you scratch me? Can you do that? You know, like that's not how it works. And also everything is not a demon. You know, there's the spirits are just like us. You know, there's people who are good and there are people who are not so good. So it's the same way with the paranormal.
Okay. Now, yeah, they're all demons, Shawn. Number 13, Denise.
Yes.
You have such a large positive impact on Madison Seminary. You have so many awesome passion projects like the Cryptic Paranormal. What is your one message you want to give to your paranormal community out there?
I'm allowed to swear, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Then it would be don't be an asshole. Literally everything in life would be so much easier if people would just take an empathetic approach to everything that they do, whether it's paranormal investigating, interacting with people at the drive-thru, you know, dealing with your family, whatever. Just don't be an asshole and the world would be a much better place.
Touche.
That is the best way to end that segment. I know we're cutting it close, Shawn, because it's already like 10:13. But I had to get that in there because I knew Denise.
I was hoping for it. I was really hoping for it. This is one of those shows where it's good. I'm glad that Denise was able to come back on.
Yeah.
And experience the abyss. We have a lot of fun. And guys, this is what it's really all about. You know, we're all coming together to help our fellow investigators and help our family and help them with their family. And you know, honestly, when my wife and I, we put together our GoFundMe for our daughter. And when we did it, like, I was like, you know what? We'll do it. We'll probably get half of it and she can go. But of course I did the goal for the full amount just because, like, that's just what you do. And we got more than the full amount. And this week my daughter's in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
And she is, I'm sorry, they are non-binary and I'm still learning. They are having a lifetime experience that they're going to be able to carry on. And it's because of you guys. We were reaching out to friends and family and we got some great help, but we just weren't quite there yet. We were a little short. As soon as I posted it on there, man, people from our paranormal community came out from the woodworks, man, and made it possible. Just like everyone's coming out from the woodworks for the Felicias. It is so amazing. I just can't. It's like when I start to question, myself, if I start to question the humility of our paranormal community, I'm reminded of this because my daughter is able to have this. This is something that I'm still learning. They are going to be able to put this on their college applications. This is something that's so huge, and it's something that we would not have been able to give without the help. We needed a nudge, but made it so possible. So now they had spending cash. They had $100 spending cash to spend while they're there. We were able to buy them clothes because that outfit, right? Look at this outfit. I guarantee you, Callie does not ever in her day ever say, "Hey, I want a pair of khakis," or ever say, "Hey, I want to wear a polo shirt." That is nowhere in her closet. I promise you, it's not her. And so we had to go and get that stuff. And tomorrow I'm going to pick up a rental car, and I am driving it home so I can save my car on mileage. All this is possible because of you guys, and it just made it such a better experience for them, and it just made it all possible. And it's just so awesome. And
it's just nice to see too, because everywhere, but the paranormal has been very full of drama lately, very petty, and it gets very discouraging, honestly. It's everywhere though. It's not just the paranormal community, but it's getting to the point where people start to lose faith in humanity. Like Angela was saying, like, you don't see good things anymore. You don't see people posting about helping each other or whatever. So I love to be part of projects that put helping people in the spotlight. You know what I mean? Like, let's look, if everybody pitches in $20, everybody donates to, somebody's GoFundMe. And maybe you can't donate $100, but if you donate $20, and so do 100 other people, like, you're changing somebody's life.
Yeah.
Like, it just, so much happens when people work together.
It really does. Now, I don't know too many people that would be like, "Hey, I'm going to go and just start asking around for money." Right. Nobody wants to be in that situation. Nobody ever does that. And you do that for your kids. You do that for your family. You do that for other financial reasons. I mean, if you go through GoFundMe and you go through all of those, there's, oh my goodness, I couldn't. I had to put it down after just a couple minutes of it. It's as an empath, it's just like impossible.
Yeah.
It's impossible. Like, I'll spend a whole paycheck just like spreading it to everybody.
Right.
It's just because there's so many people that need it. And for our paranormal community to put the drama aside for a moment.
Yes.
It's all worth it, because you're right. It is very discouraging.
Yeah. And as an empath, I'm the same way. I can't do it. I physically can't do it. I can't be part of the drama. I can't, I can't focus on those negative things because it puts me mentally in a very bad place. And I'll be the first to admit that. So I choose to associate with projects that are going to make me feel good. So in a way, it's a little bit selfish what I do, but I can't be around the negativity all the time. And things like this and things like Potographs and things like FCICon and MadCon, like those, that's my jam. That's what makes me happy. That's seeing that is what I need to stay out of that dark place, because if I'm surrounded by the drama and the darkness, then that's where I go. And I hate it. So I absolutely love these kind of events.
Definitely.
And I'm so proud of everybody for coming together and for donating what you have so far. And I'm super excited for this event.
Oh, definitely. And, this isn't the only event or fundraiser for the Felicias. People have been so generous, and it's so amazing. And I'm disappointed I can't go to the the first FCI con.
Yeah.
My daughter's birthday weekend. So it's like I can't miss my kids' birthday weekend, and then it's always just about family comes first. I'll be at MadCon though.
Awesome.
That's
Me
I
too.
believe at a time that I can go. So I'll be there, even if I have to cart my kids down there and they can annoy everybody along with myself. We're good.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it's about that, and the I can't believe this event. Like it was just like an idea I spit out, and then it happened. Like literally, I spit out the idea, and then an hour later, it was a thing.
Yeah.
So
that's because there are so many good people who are just, they're in the same boat. They're like, yes, I want to do something positive. I want to help people. I want to, you know, especially the Felicias, they're so supportive. You know, they're always sharing our stuff and commenting, and you know what I mean? Like they're more supportive than most of my actual family. So if they need something, absolutely.
Definitely.
Like, let's do it.
Yeah. It's so I lost my train of thought again. I hate when that happens. But
sorry.
So no, not your fault. It's just this is my brain. So with I forgot what I was going to say, but what people do and how people come together is so important, like you were saying, and they're a family, and this is something that could devastate any family. Right. Someone getting seriously sick. I mean, these are not cheap treatments. Right. You know, it's rough, and it's spiritually rough, and it pays a toll, and they are such good people. They do support us, and they're I met them through Facebook so like years ago, and still haven't met them in person. Talked to them many times FaceTime and through things like this, but never. I think I even played Call of Duty with Brian before. They're just all around good people, though. To be a family man, we need to, you know, there's gonna be time when we all need help, and we all need to put ourselves aside. And I saw the opportunity. My focus is a lot on my family, so I don't have a lot of money to give, but I have time. Right. You know, and I remember what I was going to say. So I reached out to Goose, and I'm like, hey, if I can find a location, can Dark Alley, do this event? Without hesitation, yes. And so I was trying to think, honestly, well, what's a cool location that's not far from the Felicias? Mm-hmm. So that is when I thought of Austin, because I knew of his locations, and they're in Western Ohio. Right. I messaged Austin without hesitation. Which location? Mm-hmm. I'm like, heard? I was not expecting that.
I get to pick? Oh my God.
I'm like, what? Which one? And I'm like, narrow it down for me. He's like, okay, not these three. I'm like, okay. So Dark Alley actually chose this location, which I think is perfect. Yeah. It's just so cool the way that it just like fell together, just like that fast. Yeah. This is like, I mean, to give for a location to give up a night, you know what it is by running Madison Seminary. It's a big deal, especially a Saturday night. Yeah. That's a big deal. So it's just so amazing. It's so amazing. And then Austin's going to come and not only allow us to use his location, but he's going to come and give us his time, and he's bringing extra helpers for us too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And tons of cool equipment, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, he's got some cool stuff. So yeah. I'm sure he'll have some of that stuff for sale too. That probably won't go to the Felicias, but it's always good to get some good new equipment.
Right.
We definitely need to. We all need to support our families. So, wow, guys, we went over by 25 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Good thing we don't get charged by the hour here. Denise, thank you again for coming on.
Yeah, thanks.
Do you want to plug anything? I know you guys have an awesome guest tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we have the paranormal couple that runs the haunted museum, the traveling museum of haunted items, Brian. So tune in.
I'm excited.
Yeah. And then next week we have the guys from Project Mass Media.
Ooh.
Because we're on. We want to talk about FC Icon, obviously, is, next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend. So I'm not even entirely sure who's going to be on. I think Matt Warner, Steve Brott, Matt and Casey both, I think, from Gateway Paranormal. And then I want to say Adam Kimmel's going to be on. So I think it's just them. I'm not sure. But
did you always know Kimmel was one of them?
What?
What?
No.
If any of those people were a surprise, it was Kimmel to me.
None of them were a surprise to me.
the way I could tell by like the way some of their posts were, I'm like, okay, I could probably place who these are.
You thought the same thing?
But like Kimmel, like I don't know, like I was surprised, not surprised type of situation. But like I'm not like as close to Kimmel as you are. Kimmel and I we're friends, but I don't volunteer at his location. You know what I'm saying? So and you're probably really close to Adam, I bet. He's a good guy. Yeah. And so I'm we're friends, but you're closer. And so I'm sure you probably know a lot of the inside scoops.
I did know all of it. Yeah. It was very hard. Like I knew when they were there filming, and it was very hard to not go up there and hang out with everybody because, it's a good group of guys. I love all of them, so I wanted to go, but the building was closed. We were not allowed.
Uh-oh.
That's crazy.
That's going to be an awesome docuseries.
I'm so excited for it. It's going to be really good. With all of those brains put together, oh yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
What's it going to be about?
They are just pushing the limits of investigating, I believe. Trying different things, trying things that are, maybe some people might think are crazy. I don't know. We'll see.
Really? Yeah. I'm curious.
It's gonna be good.
Okay. And they did it in Adam's location, so they can't get in trouble for doing
right. Exactly.
Okay.
When he's part of it, they're not gonna get in trouble. So
right.
It's good.
Very cool.
That is very cool. It's very cool, and it's a good. It's like the best. Some of the best documentary editors in the paranormal.
Right.
All together in one. So
right.
It's that in itself is
right.
I mean, this could be something pretty cool.
There will be amazing B-roll. I'm sure of it.
Oh, right.
They're all very good at it. So it'll be good. But yeah, so we have them on next week. And then there's still no information for Potographs, like as far as buying tickets and stuff, but that's not until March. So we got time for that.
Nice. Yeah. That's awesome. So how could people find your podcast?
Oh, we are also on the RU Media Network. So we are on tomorrow night, every Thursday night, 8 to 10 on the RU Media Network.
Nice. That is awesome. So, and you guys, they put on a good show. They have awesome chemistry and always have really interesting guests. So.
Yeah.
They're almost as good
because we're just like, we all met each other hanging out on the back porch at Madison Seminary, so that's kind of what the show is. It's just three friends hanging out, talking just like we would if we were sitting on the back porch at Madison Seminary.
Yeah.
Talking about ghosty shit. It's fun.
Hells yeah.
I love that.
Hells yeah. Well, guys, we actually don't have a show next week. I'm going to be camping with my kids.
Nice.
Yes. So we are going on a camping trip, and then we come back on my daughter's birthday, and then it's just to be celebration and doing whatever. I'm on vacation all week.
Nice.
Yes. So, but then we come back and we have awesome guests already planned. So, I don't know. Will you guys remember if I start saying who our guests are coming up in August? Wow, August?
Oh, that's so
In
crazy.
August, right? And are we doing August already?
Yeah.
It is
Oh my
gross.
God. Oh,
Right?
oh my God.
Too soon.
To say the
God.
least.
So we have Alex Matuso coming on July 28th. So we're not quite into August. Alex is awesome. Freaking sweet TikToks. And and then we have Joshua Joyner coming back once again. He's the guy who makes the Scare Bear.
Very cool.
So yeah, so we have a pretty good August coming up, and then man, wow, I can't believe it's August already. Does that mean school's coming up? I said it. All right, and fall baseball starts this week too.
Nice.
Oof, doesn't stop, guys. So with that, everybody, Brian, is there any house cleaning you'd like to do?
No, I'm just excited to see how the Felicia event goes, and that's where I would put all my attention for my house cleaning. So
yes, guys, ghosthuntforbrian.eventb.com. Go get your tickets if you haven't already. Let's make it so Denise has to do the ghost helmet alongside with me, or actually it'd be at a different time than me. She'd be by her lonesome. And
I am not gonna lie, I'm a little excited that it's a Transformers helmet. Like I thought it was just a regular helmet.
Oh no. And if it's not even enough to go to this crazy location, if it's not even enough to experience a public ghost hunt, but it's not really a public one, it's like actually full of quality people, so it's like a family ghost hunt, because you could be going on a public event. This is a family event. It's crazy. Yeah. If it's not even just supporting a great cause like the Felicias, go to see Shawn with this helmet. I mean, I don't know how many more, or just donate, like if you can't make it, you're busy. I get it. It's summer. Just at least donate, mate. Yeah. I mean, there's so many reasons to be a part of this event. I just listed so many. If not Shawn in the helmet, there's actually so many good reasons too.
Let's get Denise in the helmet, and
I mean, come on, Denise.
Silent auction on the Long Gone Doll public ghost hunt at Madison Seminary. We have the flashlight tours. We have, oh my goodness, we have a podcast set that's going to be auctioned off. So. And then we have more stuff still coming, and it's all to raise money to help the Felicias in their battle against cancer. And the reason why I say their battle, Brian is the one that's sick. He's the one that's battling it. But the whole family is affected.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That's why.
And especially when you have kids involved, now she has to step up and put on a brave face like all the time for the kids. Correct. And for Brian, and that is very, very hard to do, and that is a fight on its own. So it's definitely both of their fight.
Definitely. Well, with that, everybody, then I hope we helped everybody over this hump day and help you guys slide right on into the weekend. I know I'm sliding into my vacation. And everybody have a great rest of your week. Everyone stay safe, stay healthy, and let's keep this positive energy going. And be part of the medicine, man. Let's be part of the cure, not part of the problem. Everybody have a great rest of your week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Denise, thank you for coming back.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. All right. So with that, everyone, have a great weekend.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
This paranormal adventure that we're all on, it connects us. This is our paranormal community. This is Our Paranormal Podcast with your host, Sean Gilmore.
He's worked in the paranormal field for 10 years.
He was featured on the TV show Paranormal Survivor that airs on Travel Channel.
His passion is creating para-unity.
With your host, Brian Mersel.
He's worked in the paranormal field for 7 years. He leads his own paranormal team.
He wants to help people start their paranormal adventure or grow their existing one. This is our paranormal adventure. This is our paranormal community. This is our paranormal podcast.
It's about supporting. It's about making para-unity a real thing, because we all need to support each other within our community, and that's what the show has always been about.